Continuing along with the ongoing disintegration of society, I remember a few years ago, I saw a report where a guy had done a school project with $2 bills talking about the Declaration of Independence. It was a school project for a class of Boy Scouts. So they were giving them all at graduation to a new scout level in their class a $2 bill that has the Declaration of Independence signing on the back. Well, he had some left over, and he went to Best Buy and tried to use a few of them with other cash, and they arrested him. The cops came, and they didn't know $2 bills were real. We can probably show an image of a $2 bill. Yeah, there's some there on screen. Evil, terrorist, paper money that the globalists can't track. Doesn't matter it's Federal Reserve. People still think of it as America. They still think of it as private exchange of goods. You can't do that. The NSA has trouble tracking all of that. So they arrested him. And then even after they found out it was legal money, it didn't matter. I mean, you know, you don't do that as a prisoner here in America. Since then, I had my friend Chris Athanas, a local TV host I was friends with, programmer for many years, was sent to the state pen because he was on the edge of the University of Texas showing people silver dollars and explaining the Federal Reserve's private. The cops thought that was illegal. And they came over. He wasn't even on UT, but he had his concealed carry, had a license. This is a guy with a multi-million-dollar company, programmer. And they still found a jury that thought guns and silver were illegal to falsely convict him and put him in jail. So this is happening everywhere. Now, this is going on everywhere. Well, there's a new case of this. You've seen the Homeland Security reports where they say to shopkeepers, if someone's using cash, they're probably a terrorist. In fact, if they're even buying a $3 cup of coffee and a Danish or something, they're a terrorist. I had a lady at a coffee shop just last week. I had a 50, and I had my wife and 3 kids. I bought like $25 worth of stuff at the coffee shop. We bought food there, sandwiches, you name it. And she said, I can't take this 50. And I said, man, with inflation, that's like $10 20 years ago. I said, all I've got is she goes, you don't have credit cards? Now the corporations, the big chains, which we shouldn't even be shopping anyways, it was just where we were at, so we went in there. They are now pressuring their menus, because I talked to her. I said, listen, that's not a big deal. She did the little marker to make sure it was real afterwards. It turned out the manager was a listener, and they're like, listen, we've been told to discourage cash, so it's on. So now with that background, here it is. By the way, Louisiana has banned using cash in secondhand purchases at garage sales. They arrest you if you do. Texas woman sues Walmart for ripping up her $100 bills. The banks are trying to force cash out. A woman is suing a San Antonio Wal-Mart after 2 employees ripped apart 2 $100 bills she used for payment. And this is being picked up by mainstream news. Don Salazar at INFOWARS.com breaks it down. She comes in, she has $100, and the guy goes, this isn't real, doesn't even do the thing, and rips it in half. She goes, hey, I want you to call your manager. I want $100 back. Manager comes. She goes, look, I got another one. It's real. Look, it's got the security strip. It's got, rips that. He goes, we don't take cash. Then they say you can't leave and have security guards bow up to her. It's not even a real arrest. And the cops come and do the test and go, no, it's got a security strip. They check it all. It's got the, no, it's real. They basically say, get out of our store. So this is happening everywhere. I mean, understand. I'm sitting there at Starbucks a week and a half ago with my kids, or whatever it was, and I'm like, here's a 50. It's like $23 and change if memory serves. We got sandwiches, we got croissants, we got cakes, we got milks for the kids, we got coffees. They're just like, oh, we can't take this. You got, I'm like, I mean, this is the point we've reached in this country. After having police called on her and being detained for 3 hours, Texas resident Julia Garcia says she will pursue a lawsuit against the chain for false imprisonment. Damn right. They do not have immunity against that. In emotional distress after 2 employees ripped $200 bills she was obtained from an earlier vehicle sale and subsequently accused her of counterfeiting money. Man, I've had people, I've gone to Barton Springs in Austin and had a 20 with my wife and 3 children and me. That's $9. And I get between them, you got anything smaller? It's like this, whoa, well, let me check. And again, it's all about we're all guilty and we're all bad. But the foreign banks devaluing the currency and taking over, they're good guys. They're good guys. But we've got to all watch each other. We are all scum. By the way, there's Ackle and Associates, insane ban on cash transactions in Louisiana, secondhand dealer. We have got to get those lawyers on and talk about that. I mean, this country is becoming an absolute joke, folks, with internal capital and currency controls. I was flying to Las Vegas last year to film Jesse Ventura's TV show. We were going out to a rocket base out there, a private rocket base. That's why I was in Sin City. And I'm flying into Vegas, but I saw this at Austin, but then I sat by the guy on the plane. He was a software engineer again, going to a coin show. And he had like $6 silver. He was going to the coin show to buy. These 6 he was just going to sell. And these were like worth, at the time, about 40 bucks a piece. They pull him out. They try to take him. They threaten him. They inventory it. I'm talking to people now that have 1 gold coin and the TSA is taking it. They also grab your laptop and just download it. I mean, next is proctology exams. I mean, what's coming next?
Visit INFOWARS.com and PrisonPlanet.com. When you're on the site, you can also tune in 24 hours a day to my daily radio broadcast. There's also a free iPhone app to listen to the syndicated radio show when and where you want.